By the gods, this is a good start. Where did these people set up their tent? If there's nothing around the next bend, I'm turning around.
Would you like an introduction to the game? Yes, why not? I have already done this, but may as well go through it again. So you can click anywhere to move. Let's obviously our inventory. Nice little painted backdrop back there. Very pretty. Nice little deer. Hello, dear.
Finally. Hey you, little girl. Giacomo Nauta sent me. I'm here about the riddle. Do you speak Goretti? I'm a friend. Giacomo told you I would come.
He spoke of the hero of Andergast, a strong, courageous and clever man. Not someone I could slice open from head to foot in a blink of an eye.
I am the hero of Andergast.
Can you do magic? Heal things with fairy magic? The way the hero healed the dreams of an Andergastrian was magic?
It wasn't quite like that, but yes. I can repair things magically.
Then prove it. This before me is the flying fortress Kashal-Ri. I recreated it from my dreams. But no matter what I do, it keeps tipping over. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
Piece of cake.
Click on the stick fortress to make it stand upright, then with the right mouse button, you can take a closer look at it. Okay. Let's go and poke the stick fortress.
No magic necessary here.
Garen has a spell he can use to destroy or repair fragile or breakable things. Move the mouse to the lower edge of the screen to open up the inventory. Then click on the magic orb that appears on the left edge. Okay, so obviously you could do a little bit of magic. Repair.
Watch and learn.
Like a boss.
Learn that you have a big mouth.
The fortress isn't broken, it's just badly made.
Don't make excuses. Use your magic to make it stand up, and I'll let you see my father.
The stick fortress isn't the only interesting object in this clearing. To display your hotspots, press the spacebar now. Take a look around and explore your surroundings. Maybe you'll find something that can help you fix the stick fortress. Okay. So what have we got? This is a little hint or interactable objects menu thing. So pressing spacebar. Go see if there's anything behind this tent. But apparently I can't. Let's have a look at the tent.
A Ptolemy tent. I've only heard of things like this in stories.
Did I just open that? I don't remember clicking on that. That was strange. I genuinely don't remember clicking that. Let's have a look.
The glass is completely pure and clear. The bottle must be worth a fortune.
Then I'll take it. If it's worth a fortune. You are now carrying the bottle. Items can be used on other items and hotspots. Move the mouse to the lower edge of the screen to open the inventory and use one of your items on another. You can also use the mouse wheel to scroll through your items and spells. Okay.
It's about as wide as the stick fortress.
Okay, let's use the bottle on the stick fortress.
The fortress would fit perfectly in the bottle, but how am I supposed to get it in there?
Ah. Okay. Right. What do I have? A knife?
I'm too clumsy. I'd just cut myself, either with the knife or with one of the countless flying shards.
That's a good point. Right. So, note to self, never stab a glass bottle with a knife. Okay. What's this?
There's a dagger lying next to the girl. She thinks it's very important that I don't forget that. All right, I have my own knife.
Wow, grumpy. What else is around? We've got hair, we've got the chest.
It's about as wide as the stick fortress.
What if I use my magic on the bottom? There we go. like a boss, and then build
What are
it
you doing?
around.
Don't worry, I just want to try something.
If you get stuck, click on the small book icon in the right edge, at the right edge of your inventory. From now on, you're on your own. Explore your surroundings, take whatever you can get your hands on, and talk to people you meet. Anything could be a hint. Don't forget your spells. Yeah, it's quite a cool gimmick of the game. I quite like that.
Oh,
May I go in now?
And that was
Papa,
badass.
there's someone here claiming to be a hero.
Send him in.
If you truly are the hero, then you're a bit boring. You remind me more of a stupid, grumpy peasant.
I'm a bird catcher, and I no longer care what others think of me. I rescued a fairy, and I freed a kingdom. I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
All right, go in. But watch your back, I'm right behind you.
Okay, so some sort of
Ah, Geron. How
failed
nice.
hero.
Come, sit. Sit.
Are you Fahi?
Yes, sit down. Did you find this place all right?
Yeah. I was told that you sell a spell that can permanently change a person's form.
A person's or an animal's? But everything in its time. Tea?
Tea. Well, let's be British. Let's be English. Yes, please.
All right.
Ah, a man of taste. That's good. Andergast is cold, is it not?
It's all right. But about that spell.
Of course. You understand that permanent physical transformation is a formidable power. It demands a great deal of courage to request such power.
I have my reasons.
I know. Giacomo told me as much. You know my price.
Giacomo said something about a riddle.
Correct. You like riddles, Geron, don't you?
So, we're looking for a spell that'll transform a person or an animal into whatever we want. Okay, fair enough. So, a failed hero needs this spell. I'm completely lost as to where we're going to go with this, so... do we like riddles? Yeah, that's right. Do we like riddles? Yes, I like riddles. As long as they're solvable. Yeah.
As long as they can be solved.
Don't worry. You'll carry it with you for a while. Twist it and turn it in your mind. And perhaps even despair briefly.
That's
but when
cool,
you finally
monkey.
solve it, the reward will be much sweeter.
Where did you get this riddle anyway?
For more than 3 moons, my daughter and I have both had the same dream every night. It's even more wondrous that this dream tells a true story, a memory from a time 450 years ago when our world faced its greatest battle. I will now tell you the beginning of the dream. You don't need to know more. And then the riddle. If you can solve it, you'll receive the power to restore your beloved.
And if not?
Garon, you are the hero of Andergast. Of course you'll solve it. So, are you ready?
Oh, look into those eyes. I do like the art style. It is very cool. Almost like hand-painted stop motion almost. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Good. The dream begins, as I said, 450 years ago, in an ancient vault far beneath my home city of Fazar. The powers of darkness threaten the land, and the great and decisive battle is imminent. When one night, a group of heroes enters the tomb of an ancient Mogul mage.
Ooh. It's about to get real. Cool. This sounds quite exciting, this game. Daedalic. That's pretty cool. Very reminds me of Lord of the Rings. The first book. that's very cool. I like that. The fact that they're not having to show you everything that's happening, they're just kind of giving you a little quick intro to why you are stood in front of a door, apparently. I like that. I'm excited about this game. This should be good. Memoria. One.
Prepare yourselves. I shall open the burial chamber now. Are we all here?
All here, for crying out loud.
It could have been worse.
Sure, we could have lost the mute Farkina too, or the dainty princess who can't fight.
Calm yourself, Shabib. You're not the only one whose nerves are frayed.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did the princess have to see a little blood? Did it break her tender heart?
Yes. Crack. Now you'll have to endure me without one.
Princess Zadia, Alric, we must stick together. The legendary mask of Malakar lies within this burial chamber. If we succeed in bringing it to the Holy Army in the Rashtulian Wall, the battle against the demons will be mere child's play.
If we succeed, and these walls don't swallow us up first.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Ooh.
I can't find the lock. Give me a moment. It has to be here somewhere.
So apparently we've got a bit of a character change. We are now the princess, apparently. Very nice. Let's talk to this guy. See
Why
who he
did the
is.
Fakina people cast you out?
None of your business.
True. Your past is your problem alone. All that counts is that you lead us safely through the mountains to the army.
I just want my money, and soon.
Right. So there's some sort of war going on.
He's an agile fighter. I don't see a single wound.
I'll look at this in a second. I'll just see who these people have randomly turned up with first.
He's a good warrior, but he doesn't deserve to be told so.
Alright then.
What did you call me before?
Shabib. That's Tula Media for little boy.
Without
Ooh.
me, you'd be long dead.
Please, no quarrels.
She started it.
I see why she said that he doesn't need to be told that he's a good warrior, because he seems like a douchebag. How about this guy?
I've only known him since yesterday, and I already know more about him than he does about me. He knows what this is about, but he's not the strong leader he pretends to be.
Okay, a bit of dissension in the ranks there.
Mage,
Princess?
Yeah. Who are we?
why exactly did you choose us as companions?
Who are you talking about in particular?
The grumpy warrior.
Can that mercenary over there do anything other than hit things and yell?
That's more than you can do, Poppet.
Alric keeps the monsters at bay. He's a good man.
What about Farkina? Who's this guy? The mute guy.
Will Raghvan really accompany us to the end?
Yes. As soon as we're finished here, he'll lead us through the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army. He grew up in those mountains. He knows the way better than any other.
You do know the Farkina's an outcast, don't you? Even his own people fear him.
We have no other choice. We need him.
Okay, so there's some sort of holy war going on, like a crusade or something by the sounds of it. And this man will take us to safety. So what about yourself?
How did a mage like you come to lead a group such as this?
I wanted to join the army in Punin when a nobleman from Fazar told me about the mask. The rest was a question of money and determination.
Okay. Harun. Who's Harun?
What was Haroon's role?
He was your personal bodyguard. He was supposed to protect you.
Which he did. Right up until the end.
I am sorry about him.
He knew the risks. The important thing is that you're still alive.
Ah, so somebody's already died. Okay, Sadya.
Did
who's
you
that?
specifically look for a princess?
No. I sent for a Ptolemede scholar, but those are hard to find in these bloody days. Only a few are able to defend themselves and not fall victim to the marauding bands currently battling for dominance in Fazar.
The streets of Fazar have always been a screaming nightmare.
And thus, it's an even greater miracle that you survived there for so long. You're the outcast heiress of a toppled ruler. I would not have bet my ducats on you.
Enough of this.
Enough of that.
Why are we here?
What do we do next?
We force our way into the burial chamber of the Mughal and steal the Mask of Malakar. Then we take it over the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall to the Holy Army before they march into battle.
And there we triumph, or perish miserably.
The future of this world is in our hands.
So you're in some sort of last stand situation. Okay, attention. I don't know about why. Why are we? Who are we fighting? What battle?
How could it come to this? An invasion of evil in our age?
There are always dark times, Princess. But what exactly brought them about no longer matters. The only important thing is that we're prepared to fight. The greatest heroes of our age have gathered to fight the decisive battle in the Gorian Desert.
And to go down in history forever.
If we win.
It's the Holy Army.
Why is it called the Holy Army?
The Holy Army is an army of clerics. Only with the holy might of the gods, so it is believed, can we withstand the attacking hordes of demons.
You said the army is advancing over the Rashtulian mountains. Why such a difficult route?
Most of the passes are guarded by the legions of evil. In addition, there's a magical place across the peaks of the Rashtulian Wall where they hope to forge a final, crucial alliance. We'll join the army there.
Oh, right, okay. So what are we taking?
Are you sure that the mask waits behind these walls?
Yes, quite sure. No one knows where the Mughal Malakar obtained the mask, or if he even created it himself. But he was so obsessed with it and its power that he ultimately took it with him to his grave. It's also said that he never succeeded in awakening its true power while he lived.
What does it do?
They say that the wearer of the mask can turn any lost battle, indeed any defeat and any loss at all, into an enduring victory.
Okay, so fairly powerful. So, burial
How deep
chamber.
are we?
Only the gods know. Fazar was built up layer by layer on the ruins of older dynasties. Beneath that lay vaults as ancient as the land itself. This burial chamber, for example, was erected 2,000 years ago by the last living Mughal mage, Malakar. It is said he was a grand master of elemental and transformation magic. He could bend ore and earth to his will with the snap of his fingers. These halls were his greatest and last piece of work.
Okay.
Aren't you starting to get tired of prattling?
He's right. We have to continue.
Do you have no more questions?
G-Dan?
What's the problem?
The lock is hidden. I can't find it. Some sort of secret mechanism. Perhaps an objectum disapparatic.
Whatever it may be, you have to open it.
Alright, so you kind of got a bit of a backstory to everyone there. To our little band of heroes. And why we're in this 2 looking for the mask. So I think I'm going to end this episode here for today. And we'll go on to actually do a bit of actual gameplay in the next episode. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Find me a like and subscribe if you would. And I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.